Okay, welcome to Numa Hub, and this is the first of its kind that I'll be doing this year 2026. And this is not a proper this is not an educational content. This is an educational content, but it's not a chat related content, right? And this we want to talk about something amazing. So I want you to give me all your attention. Minimize distraction wherever you are in the next 20-30 minutes. If you are joining this channel for the first time, I want you to comment, to subscribe, to like, and to share this video to your fellow traders, because this is going to be an amazing topic that most people don't really talk about. Most people don't really talk about. Yes. The consciousness of profitability. The consciousness of profitability. Now, this is a topic that came to me today, and I was like, oh, we need to work on this amazing topic. The consciousness of profitability. You see, most traders believe that profitability is on the charts, but one thing they fail to understand is profitability is a consciousness, is a mindset. You get, is a mindset that you need to have as a trader. And if you don't have that mindset, you will not be able to be profitable. If you don't have that mindset, you will not be able to what? To be profitable. And that is what we want to talk about in this presentation. And you see, this consciousness is what differentiates the profitable and the unprofitable. And it is the reason why 90% of traders stay broke, because most of them, they develop their technical analysis skill, but they fail to develop the what? They fail to develop the consciousness of profitability. Let me tell you something. I know what I'm about to say might offend so many traders, but the market is not the reason why you are not profitable. It is not. Your strategy is not the problem. Your lot size is not the problem. Your consciousness is the problem. Until you train your mind for profitability, money will not keep visiting you. Or money can keep visiting you, but it will never stay. There's a mindset for profitability. Yes, there is. There is a mindset for profitability. There's a mindset for profitability. Now, let's look at before I go into the mindset of profitability, I want to welcome you once again to Numa Hub. Now, this is a YouTube channel, and what we do is we focus on Forex and financial market education. We offer training studies, price action analysis, then psychological content and educational content. And the sole aim is that we want to help as many traders as possible to get the right knowledge that they need to be profitable in terms of psychological knowledge, technical knowledge. Even we go ahead as helping some traders to see opportunities of getting a prop firm account. And we've been giving the value for more than a year now, and we are not stopping anytime soon. So now, what are the things we want to focus on in this module? One, we want to focus on the state of mind. Two, we want to look at attracted, not chase. We want to also look at your response dose. We want to look at practice separation. And lastly, we want to look at peace, a profit signal. I know this might look like, oh, what does this mean? Now, by the time we start moving ahead, we start looking at things, you will understand what we are trying to say. Because now we are talking about mentality, we are talking about consciousness, we are talking about mindset. And there's something I want you to know, that what you can't sustain mentally, you will never sustain financially. If you can't sustain something mentally, you won't sustain it financially. So it's profitability is not just about charts. Yeah, chart is included. You need to be good technically, but there are other things that are in line with it. Now, let's talk about the state of mind, which is the first thing we want to talk about here, the state of mind. Now, when we talk about the state of mind, I want you to firstly understand that. Let me pick from the perspective of the scripture. The Bible says, as a man think in his heart, so is he. So the way you think in your heart, the way you reason in your mind, the word heart here actually means mind. The word heart here means mind. So the way you think in your mind is also the way you become, is the person you become, is the person you become. So this thing also is applicable in trading. If you think, oh, I'm not good enough, you will not make money. It is so funny that you can drop a trade setup or a trade idea for someone that is not even technically good. The person is going to make money from it, and you that you own the setup, you are not going to make money from it. Why? The difference is the mindset. The difference is the mindset. And you see, you don't rise to the level of your strategy. You actually fall to the level of your discipline. This is why some people with average strategy, they will make money. And you that you have that killer strategy, you have that amazing strategy, you will keep blowing accounts. And you'll be like, what's happening? What is going on? It is your state of mind. It is the way you think, the way you reason. It is the way you think, the way you approach the market. Some people even approach the market that even before they open trading view, they already see themselves losing. It's so funny. But it is the truth. It is nothing short of the truth that some people, even before they open trading view, they already have loss in their mind. They've already seen themselves losing. I'm talking about why opening trading view is so funny. But it is the absolute truth. So you need to change your mind. You need to change your mindset if truly you want to what? To be profitable. You need to change it. Now, let's talk about attracted. Sorry, 1 minute. Let's talk about attracted, not chased. I want to move this. Okay. Attracted, not chased. You see, most people think profitability is something that you chase. Oh, I want to be profitable. So you are chasing profitability. No, you don't chase profitability. You attract profitability. You attract profitability. Yes, I can say it anyway, that you attract what? You attract profitability. The way you live your life determine if you are going to attract profitability. The way you do your things determine if you are going to be profitable or not. Let's look at it. Here is a painful truth that most traders don't want to hear. Profitability is not chased, it is attracted. Yeah, I know this is, you might be like, oh, no, no, no. You just have to, I must be profitable. No, you don't chase profitability. You attract profitability. Now, in the kingdom, increase follows stewardship. In Forex, profit follow risk management. How do you say you attract profitability? You attract profitability through the things that you do on a daily basis. Through the things that you do on a daily basis. Through your routine. Through the way you approach the market. You know, it is so funny that some of us, when we see $100, we look at that $100, oh, this $100 is too small. And yet, there are some of us that we are working with a company or we are collecting a salary that is way cheap, that is way cheap than that $100. And yet, we don't complain. We don't complain. For that salary, we don't complain. But when the market is giving us little amount of money, we see it as, oh, this thing is too small for me. We see it as this thing is too small for me. Sorry, I'm getting some notification on Telegram. People want to join this Zoom. Okay. Now, let's go ahead. Your risk, you over risk. You over risk, not because you are confident. So, oh, I'm confident in this setup. I need to use more lot size. No, most time you over risk because you are desperate. Because you want to quickly make money, because you want to quickly recover a loss, then you increase your lots. You increase that lot size. That let me put in another. Let me increase this lot size. No, it doesn't work that way. Risk management should be risk management. Now, we want to go into your response doors. Now, you see, this is an amazing part of this presentation. You see, I always tell people that what happened to you is not the yardstick, is not the most important thing, but your response to what happened to you will determine the kind of person that you are. Your response to loss shows who you are. Your response to drawdown shows who you are. Your response to when market is not giving you what you are looking for shows who you are a lot. Your response shows who you are a lot. Now let's look. A profitable mind accepts loss without losing confidence. Yes, can you accept loss without losing confidence? Can you look at loss and say, man, this thing, okay, it's part of the game, it's part of the game. On to the next. Can you accept loss without allowing loss to define your emotion, to define your approach to the next trade? You see, loss are not attack. Some people believe that, oh, market is attacking me. Oh, my people from my village, they know my SL is there. That's why they are coming for the SL. No, it is just like it is a tuition you must pay. That's the reality. Losses is like you starting off a business, and then you are setting up your studio, you are setting up your company, you are putting this together, putting things together for your business to work well. That is what losses are. But you will not gain a lot from losses if you are not learning from every of your loss. If you are not learning from it, if you just believe, oh, loss, you just come and go, just leave it. No. Anyone can be disciplined when they are winning. The real question is, who are you when the market say no? When you are making losses, what's your disposition? What do you do at that point? Oh, once I'm losing, you just feel like, oh, everything is, the whole world is against you. No, the whole world is not against you. The whole world is not against you. You just have to calm yourself down and learn from your mistake and correct it. Just like faith is tested in silence, trading discipline is tested when nothing is moving. Your discipline is not tested when you are in profit. You are in profit, for crying out loud. Nobody is testing your discipline when you are in profit. But you see, when you are in loss and market is going against you, you open a position and you were expecting, or market tapped your position, and after tapping your position, you see market going against you. Your SL is 20 pip and market is going against you 8 pip already. That's when you now know, yes, I'm disciplined. Oh, that's when discipline comes in. Now, we want to talk about the next thing, which is practice separation. You see, these are things that profitable traders, they do. They practice separation. And what do I mean by that? You see, they don't take everything in the market. They don't. You will not see them. You will not see them at every time frame. You will not see them at every section. You will not see them at every given opportunity. They practice separation. They practice what? Separation. They calm down, look for what works for them. When they now see what works for them, they wait until everything aligns before they pull in their trigger to buy, to sell. No, they practice separation. You see, the sign that you will not be profitable is that you are picking every signal, every trade, and every setup. Now, when I say every signal, I'm not saying signal from someone. I'm even talking about you, yourself. You want to be in every trade. You want to open every pair. You want to do everything. That's a sign that your profitability rate will be low or it will be far. You see, the Bible says something that I love. The Bible said everything is lawful. All things are lawful, but not all things edify. But I decided to say not all things are profitable. Because market is giving you a sweep and a breakout does not mean you enter. It might be lawful, but might not be profitable. The same thing applies to trading. This same thing is applied to trading. So you don't take all trade, you don't listen to every voice, you wait for confirmation. You wait for confirmation. Now, lastly, we want to look at peace is a profit signal. You see, the moment when every of your decision is triggered in peace, the moment you are peaceful in your mind about that trade, you see, the moment you enter a trade and you are praying to God, just know that that trade, there is a comma to it. It is not driven by knowledge. It is not driven by experience. It is not driven by thought process. The moment one trade can shake your identity, the moment one trade can't shake your identity, the market starts respecting you. But the moment one trade shakes your identity, you will start experiencing a role of disrespect from the market. Because just one trade, the trade is going against you, and yet you're like, does SLK work? Does supply and demand work? Does open close key level work? Does this work? Hope I'm not doing rubbish. No. It means you don't really understand what you are doing. You don't really understand what you are doing. When your self-worth is no longer tied to one trade, one day or one payout, you have entered mastery. When you get to a level whereby your confidence in yourself is not by, oh, this trade is going in my direction, oh, this trade is not going in my direction. You are calm. You accept the outcome of that given trade. You don't allow that trade to define you. You don't allow that setup to define you. You are good. You are getting there. That's the reality. You've entered that stage of mastery. Profit is a reward, but consistency is a key. Until your mind is ready to hold profits, money will keep passing through your hands. Lastly, train your mind. Train your strategy and train your mind. As you train your strategy, most importantly, train your mind. A profitable mind is very important. A profitable mind is very important. A profitable, I can't overemphasize it. A profitable mind is very important. That's why sometimes if you open chat with anxiety, you discover you have losses. It's just that your mind is not in what you are doing. I'm telling you, look, you don't need more setup sometimes. Oh, I just need in a week, I need 30 setup. No. You see, at the long run, if you take 30 setup in a week, you discover that you will have a lot of losses than someone that just picked 3 setup. You see, when peace replace pressure, consistency replace luck. Yes. And lastly, you need to understand that the market rewards those who respect risk more than those who crave reward. Yeah. Yes. You see, when you experience a bad trade, that does not make you a bad trader. A bad trade can happen to a good trader, but a weak mindset will ruin a great strategy. Oh, I love that word. It was my mentor that said it, because my pastor is also a forex trader. He said it. He said a bad trade can happen to a good trader, but a weak mindset will ruin a great strategy. So even if your strategy is so great that it can produce you millions of dollars, it can produce you thousands of dollars, the moment your mindset is weak, your strategy is ruined. I believe I have shared value in this presentation on the consciousness of profitability. There are other parts to this consciousness of profitability which it is not chart related. When we start talking about the practice of consistency, or sorry, the practice of those consciousness, when we talk about meditation, when we talk about affirmation, when we talk about okay, affirmation is same as positive speech. When you talk about a lot of things that has to do with profitability, because I told someone, I was speaking to someone, and it's so funny that I saw it on a post of a trader, a friend of mine that happens to be a trader this morning. He said something. He said, never speak negative to yourself, jokingly or not. Yes. Never speak negative to yourself, jokingly or not. What's there in telling yourself I'm a profitable trader? But you are making losses. Yes, I make loss. That is not who I am. I'm not a loser. I just experienced a loss in a trade. I'm not a loser. I'm a profitable trader. Let that one be at the back of your mind. Don't let anyone cajole you to believe that you are not profitable. Maybe because you are not making money like them, or you are not with your G-Wagon. The mindset, the profitability starts from your mind first before it gets to the chart and before it gets to your bank account. So thank you very much for joining. For those that join this Zoom section, thank you so much for joining. The recording will be provided for every